Brown. Oh, we've got trouble here, unfortunately, for Courtney. Flames billowing out in front of this car. That is not a good look.
That's seriously on fire, that one. And he's out. Well done. And well done to all the other teams there that have contributed. Grove Racing with Anton. Have a look at the intensity of this fire.
Yeah, not a good look at all, is it, unfortunately? And we know from what happened to Nick Percat that the damage that is sustained when these cars are on fire is so extreme. So James has been able to get down. He's actually been guided in by his team and the marshals, and they're quickly on the job there to try and get that thing under control. But that's going to be a lot of damage. James, fortunately, out of the car. We'll get to the lane quickly.
James, first of all, mate, good to see you're smiling. So clearly you're okay, although you're covered in fire extinguisher material.
Yeah, I saw the flames, and I said to the guys I could smell something from the front left corner, and then, yeah, I could smell it, and then I could see the flames, so I just tried to get to the pits to grab all the fire stuff here to save the car. So it's, I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, it's front left corner. I think it's probably similar to what happened to Nick.
I was going to say, from what you knew of Nick Percat's fire yesterday, you think maybe a similar circumstance?
Yeah, it seems like it's the same spot, so yeah, it's not good.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Good news is that James is okay. That's the important part of the story. And Mark Winterbottom, heavy contact with the wall. And that car is also going to be taken back into the garage as they clean up in the lane. They're under the control of the safety car. We've got 11 laps remaining. It's another vigorous supercar race. Yeah, so that's an incautious with this, because if it ends up under those front tyres, you can have an even bigger problem. So Adrian Burgess is the head of motorsport for Supercars. He's just there on the right-hand side of screen. And Tim Edwards I saw in the background, up in the background, and that'll be one of the reasons why they're a bit animated down there, to see those images there. So they'll do a proper analysis of this before we jump to any conclusions to understand what the issue is. And sometimes this is what happens in the early phase of R&D with a new car. There could be something going on. It could be completely unrelated to the Percat situation, to the lane. So unfortunately, we've got damage with the Shell V-Power racing car. We've got James Courtney having had his car burst into flames. That's Kevin Fitzsimmons from Dunlop with his back to us. Tim Edwards on the right-hand side of screen. Kevin on the left. James Courtney, Ryan Walkinshaw in the background there, musing on what's gone on. Bruce Stewart's the team principal for Walkinshaw Andretti United, and the other gentleman in the blue jacket is Rod Nash from Tickford. Unfolded that you've seen on those replays, and James Courtney just looking around the front of that car. It seems very similar to what we saw with Nick Percat's car. So there'll be data that's extracted from the car, and they'll do a very cautious post-mortem, and that's started already down there.
It did look like a serious oil fire, the amount of black smoke coming out of that, and the intensity of it seemed. That's Craig Haystead, who's the head of Supercars engine department, and Scotty Campbell, who's also a member of the motorsport technical department. He's our man that does all the CAD drawings, and he's been in the business for a long, long time.